Hey everyone, it's Bethany. Welcome back. Last week we went ahead and finished up a couple of nagging tasks so that I could get my craft room a little bit more simplified so that I could start all of my crafting for spring, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. So I have 6 fun crafts that I'm going to show you today, and all of them were found at Target. So we're going to do a little Target spring craft video. I'm excited about what I found there. They're bringing some really cute stuff in their stores this season, and we're just going to get crafty and have fun. So go ahead and give this video a like if you're excited to finally tiptoe out of winter. Hopefully most of you are tiptoeing out of winter and into spring. I love spring crafting. It's so fun and refreshing. And then as a reminder, if you click on the title of the video, a box will open up and you'll see everything that I'm using to bring these crafts together. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I haven't used my Cricut Easy Press in a good long while because I love my heat press that I have, but I'm going to be doing a pillow, and I find the Easy Press is so much easier to do a pillow with. So I have some glitter iron-on, and look at this sweet pillow that I found at the Target dollar spot. This was $5. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love it. It just reminds me of just the freshness of spring. So I'm going to go ahead and first of all, let's go ahead and cut the tag off of this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this tag off. And then I'm also going to go ahead and get this lint rolled to make sure there's nothing on the surface. But before that, let's go ahead and weed art a little design. I have used this before. This comes in 2 layers. So we have more of a solid layer, which is what we're going to use today. But there's also a floral layer to this bunny, and it's just so cute. Last year we made a little sign with it, and it turned out so adorable. We did a little bit of layering, but I'm going to keep it simple for this one. And this is a really fun way, again, to buy a design one time and then use it for multiple seasons or multiple years in a row. I just love how simple this is. I do think I like the stripes going vertically, so I'm going to keep it this direction. So let's go ahead and I'm going to lint roll this real quick to make sure there's nothing on there. I can see some stuff on there, and then we'll go ahead and lay the iron-on down. Okay, just get that all nice and clean. There we go. Okay, and the Easy Press is almost up to temperature, so let me go ahead and get this all prepped and centered where I'd like. There we go. I like it just like that. So cute. And I did do a glitter iron-on. I think it's just so pretty, and the pillow itself is so simple that I think a fun glitter would just add to the look of it. All right, we're almost to temp, and we'll just go ahead and start pressing. I'm going to do 320, and I'm going to try 30 seconds. So I'm just going to press as much as I can to give some good firm pressure. Okay, looks really good. So let me return this to the little cradle here. I'm going to turn my pillow all the way over and just draw out that heat. Make sure it cools down really nicely so that I can peel away the liner. Okay, and that's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and just peel this away. I also like that the glitter iron-on is a tad thicker, so you don't see the stripes as much through the material of the vinyl. If you use just a regular white, you do have the potential of seeing that pattern kind of come through, which isn't the end of the world. But another fun thing about the glitter is sometimes, not all the time, but it looks like it masked it pretty well there. So it looks like it's just sitting right on top. That laid down perfectly. If yours didn't, you just put your liner back on and then do some spot checking, just reheat it, and it'll be good to go. But there's our first little craft. I love that. So pretty, so simple, just my style for spring. Okay, I'm moving off my heat press for a little bit, but we're gonna circle back to it. Okay, this was also at the Target dollar spot. I love this. It's a beautiful tray. This ran $5. Love the bows. You know, I'm in my bow era, but look at the little handles. They're little bows as well. So I need to grab my design. It just got finished cutting on my Cricut. So I'm going to turn this around, peel that away, and I have a little bit of this powder blue color left that I will go ahead and use up. I've had this for a long time, this color. But I went ahead and did a really fun curved text. I'm gonna do a little home sweet home here, which I thought would be so sweet. And I'm going to kind of do more of a tone on tone look. So what I did was, in order to curve my text, I took a measuring tape. I measured the width of my circle, so I used 11.5, and then I created a circle in Design Space. Then I typed out my text, and I'll give you the font information down below, but then I used the circle template that I created that is going to be the exact same size, and then I curved my text onto that template so that I would know how much I could curve on my actual tray here. Okay. I also did more of a script font. So one thing is that you don't want to attach your font together until you're done with your curving. So don't weld or attach until you have your curve just right. Okay, last little bit. Well, that turned out really good. Okay, I'm gonna grab some transfer tape, and that should be, I wanted this to be really, really simple in there too, and look at like it just belonged. Oh, that looks like it's gonna work really well. Okay, I'm gonna cut down a piece of transfer tape, and then I'm going to cut it in a way, once I get it laid down, I'm gonna cut it in a way that it takes the shape of the curve. That way we can get this pretty precise. Okay, there we go. Remove my liner here, and on down, just like that. Okay, and we can reuse this tape as well. Okay, I'm gonna burnish the front really well, and just do the same to the back. And now what I'm going to do is, before I remove the cutting sheet, I'm gonna cut first, and I'm going to go as close to those letters as I can. That way we can really tuck this close to the side of the tray and not be worrying about the transfer tape getting in the way. And it's easiest if you cut this now than removing it and trying to cut once it's just the sticky transfer tape. Okay, let's see here. Oh, good, that worked really well. This is really old vinyl, and I've gotten a lot of questions on how old is old. I don't know, because I probably had this 3 or 4 years. It still works great. So the only thing that I find is sometimes if it's rolled for so long, then it starts getting a little bit bubbly, but you can just kind of burnish those bubbles out before cutting, and no problem. Okay, so I was envisioning kind of doing, you could do at the bottom. I'm gonna do right at the kind of side edge, just like that. Home sweet home. And burnish that down. This will be a cute little playroom piece that can just go on the little kiddos' little play table. They'll get a kick out of it. It's so simple, so sweet. I love the colors of it. Okay, so fresh looking. I'm gonna save this because we barely used it, so we can reuse that for another project. And there it is. I love it. It looks like it belongs right there. And you can do any color that you want. I really liked the idea of keeping it super, super neutral and simple, and color matching the bows with that nice powder blue. So very cute. Okay, let's see. I'm going to bring back my heat press because I found a cute tea towel that came in a set of 2, of course. I love this. It's a little embroidered Happy Spring, so that one is good as is, but I love how they pair them with something that is more of a solid. And look at the bottom of this. Isn't this cute? It's got a little scallop. I just adore it. Okay, once more, I am going to use a glitter iron-on. I think that'll be super pretty. And I need to just trim this down. I found a cute design, and all the designs and fonts that I'm using I'll link down below so that you know exactly what you see. And let's go ahead by removing all of the outside. I still have my heat press set for glitter, so that's good to go. we will cool it off in a little bit. Actually, this might be the last one with the heat press. I'm gonna grab my mini for another project that's coming up. It'll probably be a little bit better. Okay, this is pretty. This one says live simply, bloom wildly. Or not wildly, widely. Widely. I thought that was so cute. Okay, almost done. I think we just have a little one right in here and we're good to go. Okay, because I have my heat press already heated up, I won't worry about doing my big heat press, but we'll just use the mini again, or the desktop one. Isn't that pretty? I loved it, and I love the flowers. I think it's just so sweet paired with these cute little scallops. So same process, but this time I need to grab my desktop ironing board, and I am going to unfold, but get an idea for where my middle part is here. Okay, let's lint roll that. Looks great. These are really fun gifts to put. I'm just doing a pre-press here, but not enough to get rid of my lines. These are really great gifts for doing in like gift baskets and things like that if you want to make a fun spring basket for a neighbor or something like that. Okay, let's see. That looks really good. Okay, and then if I fold that together, let's see. I need to move it over just a hair. There. I think that will look good. Okay, then I'll bring this in and once again, give a little bit of pressure, and at 320, I like to do 30 seconds, but you can monitor your own project and see how yours is looking. Sometimes they may take more or less. Okay, and cool this down. So again, we'll just take this off, cool it down on this glass mat, draw out that heat, really makes quick work out of it, and then we can fold this back up. Oh, that looks good. Okay, peel away our liner, monitoring all the edges, but they look great. Actually, I think I have just a little bit there. Oops, I need to grab my sheet. I just tossed that, but I need it back. Come here. Okay. Just saw one little area, so I'm just gonna keep it folded because this is just a little spot check. We'll do maybe 10 seconds and should be good to go. But you always wanna cover up your iron-on. You don't want your exposed iron-on to be in direct contact with your heat source. At least that is a precaution that I always take. Okay, cool this down once more. That's a pretty design. I really like that. I accidentally cut it out of vinyl when I was getting all my things ready. So here is out of adhesive vinyl. I was like, oh no, but we'll find something to put it on. It would look really cute on a little chalkboard too. Okay, perfectly perfect. Love the little scallops on the bottom. That just makes it so sweet. Love this. It's instantly going in my kitchen. Okay, another cute thing I found at Target. This was a Mondo Llama item. So this is usually in like their crafting section, or which is usually by like their school supply section, but I love this little bunny. Isn't this cute? It's so well done. So what I did is I cut out some little flowers, and I'm just going to focus on the base of the bunny and create a fun little floral look down there just to make it really fun. So let me get the little middles of these flowers out. You can use transfer tape to do this. I'm going to attempt to do this just as I would a sticker. And we'll see how this works. And I made mine, gosh, they're a little bit more than a 1/2 inch. I want to say they're like 0.6 or something like that. A 1/2 inch was too small. 3/4 of an inch looked too big. So I just kind of eyeballed somewhere in between for this. Okay. So a little bit hard to see there on the white on white, but I'm going to peel those off again like I would a sticker. And I instantly knew this is what I was going to do when I saw this. I think it's just such a cute look. And at this size, they are taking the curve of the shape of this bottom of the bunny so well. So no problem with the curve, perfect size, really cute look. Okay, I'm just gonna go all the way around, something super simple. Again, I like to incorporate wordless designs as well into my decor. So this is something that'll probably sit next to the soap pump at the kitchen sink. That's where I envision it. Oh, I got this little middle, not quite out. And I think I cut out 12. So 12 of these flowers at probably about 0.6 inches. And that's about right, honestly. Okay, yep, that's looking to be just about right. I have 2 more, and I used all of them. Okay, so no more, no less than 12. Also, you know, that would be depending on your spacing of them, but that's just about the look and spacing that I was going for to keep it nice and simple. And there we go. Very easy idea. You just need adhesive vinyl. You can do any type of shape that you want, but I thought that the little flowers were something that were super cute. Okay, also at the Target dollar spot for $5 once again, there's this cute bunny. This is a bunny pillow. The thing I loved was the print on the ears, and then the back has a cute little cottontail. So I'm gonna make this for one of my girls to put on their bed. Cut this off real quick. And this time I'm going to use both my mini Easy Press just for ease of use here. You could probably use a bigger press as well. And I'm also using a foil iron-on. So let's do that first. Actually, let's get this heated up. Okay, so I turn this on. I'm gonna try medium, see how that works. And then I'll place this font information down below. Ooh, I got close there. I almost cut it, but I'm still good to go. Okay, and I loved the idea of doing a foil look on this just to have a really fun shine to it. And then, of course, the contrast against that backdrop. Okay, let's see, let's move this so I can weed the rest of this out. Did I say font information will be down below? Because if not, it's down there for you. Okay. One thing about the foil iron-on is it's hard to get the little pieces off. They're easy to weed, but then they're hard to get on the weeder to get them off. So you want to make sure you take your time and get all those pieces because you don't want to iron them onto your project. So it's just the little insides. They always want to cling. I think it's because the iron-on is so thin that it's hard to grab it with the weeding tool. Okay, let's bring this back in. Perfect timing with that. Also, I'll do a quick little lint roll. And I simply said, "Some bunny loves you." Oh my gosh, I love that. So cute. Okay, pretty. And then the shine of that is going to be the fun contrast. Okay, with the mini Easy Press, it's created to move around. So you can just move it as you press. And one thing about the foil iron-on is you really want to make sure it's down before you peel up, because once you start peeling and lay the liner back down, it kind of gives the foil a wrinkly look to it. So you just want to take your time with this product and get it right the first time, which is, it's kind of hard and tricky to work with, but it's just something you want to be aware of once you go in. Seems like it has laid down really well, but I'm just going to give it additional heat just to make sure. really want this to turn out. Let's go ahead, remove the heat pad, turn this over. Got a little one on the back there. And I'm going to cool that down before I peel. Okay. Now just check one side. Oh, it worked perfectly. Okay. Peel away. Looks great. Okay, there we go. And then the shine of it gives the fun little contrast as well. So sweet. I love that. Okay, so for this one, I have this sign just in my stash. I think I got it either from Michael's or from Hobby Lobby. But at Target, I saw this cute garland, and I'm going to deconstruct this and do something fun on this sign. Now, the idea that I have is so cute, in my opinion, that I want to have it as year-round decor. So I am going to show you a cute little girl sign, but you can, whoops, wrong way. You can make this into spring decor. So you'll just change your saying on there if you want this to be more springish. But this is something that I just don't want to put away once the season ends. So I'm going to give you an idea, but I'm going to make it with a little bit more of a little girl's room in mind, so that I don't have to take it down. Okay, so I have this really pretty kind of tan vinyl, and I'm gonna trim off what I don't need. Just got this cut out. Okay, and I'm gonna move this for just a moment because we'll bring that back in, but let's weed this out. Okay. My time, make sure I get all my pieces. This is a fun little kind of retro look, little flower power we got going on here. Thought this would look cute paired with the flowers. And I also have my hot glue gun heating up, so that will be ready to go. Let's get the middles out here, and the middles geniusly are little flowers, which is so cute. Okay, girl power. There we go. Okay, so now I made this intentionally a little bit smaller because I am going to give some breathing room to put those flowers around it too, to make it extra fun and dimensional. Okay, I'm gonna chop that off for something else, but let's get an idea for how much we need here. And trim some transfer tape down. Okay, so we are right about here, all ready to go there. Now, in order to lay this down a little bit easier, I'm just going to do that trick I always do, where I expose about an inch or so. You could do more, you could do less. It's probably about 1.5 inches. Okay, so I have just a little bit exposed. I'm gonna lay that bit down. Okay, then I'll use the folded over piece as a handle to tug and release the rest. There we go. And grab the scraper and bring that on in. Okay, turn this over. Just like that. Okay, now let's grab the sign. And I gotta be mindful, oh, this was Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna be mindful, oh, it has a little thing up here. Be mindful of where the top is, so that my hubby can hang this for us. Okay. Let's release the vinyl from the cutting sheet. Oh, I love this color. It's gonna be really fun. And, ooh, okay, we're gonna lay that down like that, I think. Looks good. Okay, there we go. Press, press, press. Okay, grab the little edge and peel up. Now, if you need a little additional pressure to help it lay down, just keep your scraper handy. Okay. darn cute. Okay, I don't need this little guy anymore. Now we are going to bring these back in and we're going to deconstruct them. Now, I don't know that I'll use all of them, so I can probably save whatever remains. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cute. Okay, whatever remains, and this is cute as is, so if you don't get mad that I'm cutting it apart, but sometimes we just find other ways to use things. And I think this was like $5 or it was really affordable. So we're going to do some just fun placement here. So let me trim all of them. And then we'll decide how many to use. I'm thinking maybe 3. In fact, let's start there. Okay. So, and I'm okay with doing something that, you know, overlaps a little bit too. I think that's really cute. Girl power. So I like that, but I'm just gonna double check that I don't want to add. I feel like if I add 4, I'm gonna need to add 5. But would it be cute to also maybe do some on the edge of the frame, which I think would be super cute. So I might just, come here, add that. Okay, I'm thinking, what if I further did something to where I am kind of tucking. Yep, I like that. Where we're just kind of, we have some full ones, but then we have a few that are just kind of half ones. I think that that is exactly what's going to make this. Okay, I was kind of not liking it for a second. Okay, I did 4, let's see, I cut 4 off last time, but what if I did 3 this time? Okay, that's it. That's it, and that's exactly the placement too. Okay, so don't be afraid to, you know, cut some things down. We could even trim down just the tips. I think it always looks so intentional when, you know, placing things along edges. Okay, I liked having one that's full though, so maybe that one will be our full one, and then we could have another one that's just kind of like so. Love it. That's it. So luckily they have these really handy backs on them that have flat little felt pieces, so we can glue these right on down. Okay, it's just waiting for this to heat up. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. My daughter was with me actually when I found this, and I was just like, we are so making a sign out of this. We're just gonna do it. And I love it with the girl power. Love that I can keep this up year round. Okay, so this is gonna go here. So again, I'm just gonna place, hot glue this time. I've been making a lot of cards lately, so I'm saying liquid glue. And I love that it overlaps with the G there. I think that's really fun. Okay. Right on this little circle part. You can add more. I don't think it's needed, but you certainly can. I'll just go all the way around and get all of these attached. Okay, adding the last one, and voila. Love that. That's probably one of my favorite things I made this year. I'm gonna say it. It is. Okay, so many fun things. I love everything. We also have the cute bunny pillow that we did a little bit of, whoops, I need to push that down a little bit, that we did the, pause please, I gotta fix that. Sometimes if you just add a tiny little puncture that you'll never see again, you can get a bubble out just like that. Okay. Again, sign and up the pillow. Okay, I think the pillow and the sign just totally stole the show for me. So pretty. I also love this little bunny. Totally my style. Love it. I'm gonna put this next to my little dish soap. I think that'll be so cute. And then we have this cute little tray, and then that bunny that has the cute little embellishment on the ear. So love how everything turned out. Everything that I have used, if I can find it, will be placed in links down below. And let's continue crafting for spring. Next week, we're going to do a craft with me, and it's going to be getting unfinished tasks done. Then we're going to start on Easter, and lots of fun ideas coming your way, so be ready for it. All right, let me know what your favorite was, and I'll see you in the next video.